Thanks for inviting us to your school. This first time, it's from did you probably give us some rundown because Sean, I haven't talked to Sean yet. What school, what we are doing today? Can you
Okay.
that
Yeah.
quickly?
Don and Son, probably we will hear from them. Miss Ernie, if you could introduce your team over there and then a bit of your school. So Mr. Oki and Mr. Chen can knows you better, knows your
Okay.
school better.
Okay, thank you, Miss Didi. Hello, Mr. What should I call Mr. Don and Mr. Shaw?
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you very much for having us here. It's a great opportunity for us, of course, to have a Zoom meeting today with the Adelaide team. And let me introduce myself. My name is Ernie, and I'm the bilingual coordinator for SMA Prima YPPSB or Prima High School. We call it Prima High School. And here we have Bu Endah Wulandari or Mrs. Endah Wulandari. She is the manager of business and support from YPPSB. And
Hello,
also,
Mr. Don and Son. Nice to
Hello.
meet you.
yeah. Okay, so actually we want to have more people here, but unfortunately they also have other activities today. So it's me and Bu Endah for coming here for the Zoom meeting. And maybe this is I want to introduce our school. We are from Sangatta. Maybe it's unfamiliar for you about what is Sangatta because people know Indonesia for Bali and Jakarta only mostly. We are from East Kalimantan or East Borneo, and we are new school. Actually, we opened our school this year in July.
Oh.
So we are still new, yeah. But even we are new, we want to have we want to broaden our collaborations, our relationship with other school, and also we have two flagship programs. It is the cadet program and also the bilingual program. So this is the plus school, and we are a private school under the PT KPC or Kaltim Primakol. It is what is this? A mining company in Kalimantan. Okay. And we would like to have collaborations with Adelaide Education Group with the Adelaide International School. And after this, Bu Endah or Mrs. Endah will have presentations, Bu. Okay. Yeah, about what we are going to have this afternoon. Actually, like that. That's all, Miss Didi or Mr. Don,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Son. Okay, thank you.
So your school is a high school, right?
Yeah, high school.
Yes, but we have 6 unit of school from kindergarten until senior high school.
Senior high school.
Mr. Don.
Middle school to senior high school. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, from year here is we call year 7 to year 12. Yes.
7 to 12.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah, year 7 to year 12. Okay. Right. So how many they just started this? Yeah. So you just started 6 months ago, right? And how many students do you have now?
We have 2,500 students
from all units. All units.
All units.
From elementary, from grade 1,
kindergarten.
From kindergarten.
Yeah.
Can I show the little presentation?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wow, that's very big school.
Yes. Bisa dibuka ininya, Miss? Disable participant untuk sharingnya.
All right. Okay. Yep.
So they have
4-year level.
big school from kindergarten to high school.
Yeah.
High school is the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. In senior high school, we have just 141 students.
41 students.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Okay. I have a little presentation.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you view?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you see? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Our school is established in 1990
Okay.
under PT Kaltim Prima Coal. It's coal mining.
Yep.
Yeah. Currently, there are six school unit, kindergarten, three unit of elementary school, one junior high school, and one senior high school.
Okay.
Okay. Our organization chart
Yep.
under PT KPC we have
Yep. Good.
The leader,
board of the leader is
head of
Hendro
board.
Mas Hendria, board of board of KPC. There is employee of KPC, but we have a management organization. Is
Yep.
our director is Mr. Waryadi, and we
Yep.
have three division.
Yep.
One division
Yep.
research, strategy, and development,
Yep.
and one division of educational, and
Yep.
one division is business and support. Nah,
Mm.
the school is di bawahnya gitu ya, di bawahnya manajer pendidikan yang untuk sekolah-sekolah.
So the school is under education department.
Yep.
Oke.
Okay. Yep.
Our senior high school is established on April
Yep.
2023, and then it's a new school in YPPSB. We have just 141 students and 14 teachers and
Yep.
one educational staff.
Yep.
Okay. Our program we have we won Mr. Don apa ya kerjasama ya Miss ya
Yeah. Then,
ya
Son,
kerjasama
this
studi
is the program
tour
that they
untuk
are
student.
expecting.
Okay.
They have 3 programs that they are interested to work with us.
Yep.
Yes, studi tour for our student, and then sister school,
Yep.
and then cooperation program between school in academic and non-academic, and studying in Adelaide International School. Serta melanjutkan juga Miss Dia. Harapan kami anak-anak kami bisa melanjutkan sekolah di sana.
And they are also expecting their students can continue for further study with us in Adelaide
Yep.
or in
Ya.
Melbourne campus. Yeah.
Itu Miss ya cukup. I think it's enough our my presentation.
Oh, very good.
Yes, thank you. Very clear.
Thank you. Yeah. And Didi,
Yeah.
have you our presentation? You what? Or they already got our portfolio, right?
Yes. I already sent our profile to them, and I already mentioned our program as well. With one of their staff there.
Titip aja anak.
We do have a Bahasa version of our profile, right?
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
So Ibu, we have profile also in Bahasa Indonesia.
Okay.
I can send it to you after the meeting if you want. Because the last time I sent to Pak Obe is the one in English. But if you want in Bahasa, we have the profile in Bahasa too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Dia, apakah bisa ditanyakan program-program apa yang kami bisa sharing dengan Mr. John? di
Okay.
Adelaide ini.
Yeah, sure. Don and Son,
Yep.
first of all, I ask your permission to help Miss Endah to translate. Um, so in these meetings, they want to know our programs from your point of view that we can work with them in the nearest future. As you can see on the presentation, they're expecting mutual cooperation with us in delivering study tour, sister school, and also probably you have more programs that we can offer. I was also talking about teacher training and probably exchange staff or exchange teacher between our two schools, maybe in the long run.
Did he help you introduce like our program, like BOSA type of
BOSA.
program?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I already introduced them as BOSA is one of our program. It's been running for I think 4 years now. So we have alumni as well from that program, and then we also have students will depart to Adelaide soon, and 4 students of them, and then 7 more students still doing year 10, and then and they are doing also preparation in Yogyakarta. So Ibu Endah, as I mentioned before, maybe after the study tour, we can build more program, more project to work together. One of the project is what we call international senior program, where your students still studying in your school in Kalimantan for doing year 10 and year 11, and then they're coming to Adelaide to finish their high school doing 1 year year 12 in Adelaide.
Yes, it's very interesting, Miss Dia. Our pengurus kami tadi, it's sangat mengharapkan murid-murid kami, our student can school in Adelaide, and then they have a double degree for that.
For high school, yeah. Yes, Ibu, what we have with BOSA, we are offering 2 certificates for the students. One from us, from Adelaide International. We have say certificate that they can use to apply to any school in Australia or in other countries, because it's globally recognized. So your student, let's say your student want to continue to university in UK or USA, they can use our certificate from AIS. They also have a national certificate from Indonesia, from the local school here in Indonesia. If they want to go back to Indonesia for some reasons after finishing year 12, they still have Indonesian certificate.
Okay. Miss Dia, for our collaboration, apakah we need like a memorandum of understanding (MOU) for like sister school, and apakah ada biaya ya untuk hal-hal ini?
Sorry. Yes, we do need yes, Don. They're asking if we need MOU between 2 schools.
Yep.
Yes, of course we need that. And there's no fee for that, right, Don?
Okay.
I think there's three things you listed in the presentation. I think we can achieve that. So start from study tour. So like, for example, next year, I believe, Didi, you're going to take one group in late January or early February, is it? BOSA group, are they coming in February?
Late January.
late January
For
or
year 12 student?
No,
the
study tour.
tour.
Study
For
tour.
the study tour, BERSA will do the second semester.
Second semester, is it?
Mm.
So is it in February or March? So
Second
this
semester
year,
in August. But the other school, probably the one we have in Jakarta, probably they'll do in April.
yeah, that Alaja Foundation, they come in February.
February. But
Are we
they're not
talking
coming
study tour or are we
next year.
talking
Study tour.
starting the program?
Study tour.
Yeah.
Study tour.
Study tour.
Yeah.
I think weren't we talking with Kitty about something in sort of March and April? Did it?
Yeah, that one is from Alexandria.
Right.
Alexandria.
Yeah,
Alexandria.
okay.
So
Yeah.
there's a few groups. So study tour is easy to manage. So probably the best time would be like March.
Yeah.
March or April. Because,
Yeah,
April.
yeah. Term 2 is good.
yeah,
Or term 1.
term one better because the weather's still
Weather's still better in term 1.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, it can be still quite hot in term 1, and some students from Indonesia prefer it warmer because it gets cold in term 2. But it makes other things more possible, I guess. When it's cooler, there are other things that you can do. Whereas when it's very hot, it can be limiting as to what's on the tour.
But I think Miss Enda mentioned before, because this is quite new for them to run a study tour overseas.
Yeah.
They will need more time to introduce the program to parents and also for doing preparation. So they will probably come to us on the second semester, probably between August to October. Next year.
So it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
August. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. And second question regarding the sister school MOU, I think we are happy to talk about that, and then we're happy to work closely to each other, and you can send teacher here, and in the future we can come to visit you. So I think that's manageable, so be all right. And the third one is the one we talk about the BOSA model. So your students study year 10, year 11, and come here to study year 12. So I think that's something we can work closely together. And I think Didi will be able to explain to you in more detail later on, when we finish. So she's probably able to give you a model and example how we can achieve that. So the good thing for this dual high school certificate is student can not just receive Australian high school certificate, but also can receive your Indonesian high school certificate. And students have the option to apply for Indonesia university, or they can continue apply university in Australia or UK, and from next year we will also have an A-level program or IGCSE program. So if your student would love to do a UK qualification, they can also do that in our school. So our school also quite new, although our high school is not much older than your school.
And similar size.
Similar size, with over 100 students. So we definitely can work more efficiently and more closely.
Yeah, I think I can add to that a little bit. We really pride ourselves in giving a very personalized service to our students, and the BOSA model works very well because we have 4 or 5 students coming like next year, and typically those students because they've studied in year 11 in Indonesia and they've done online English and online mathematics with us, they come to us in year 12 pretty strong in English, pretty strong in maths. That helps the year 12. And we also offer year 12 Indonesian here, which gives them another very strong third subject, which means they need 5 subjects, so there's 2 more they do, and there's quite a range of subjects they can choose from. One's, so for instance, if they were strong in physics and the exam doesn't frighten them, they could do an examinable subject in physics, or they could do a very easy subject like health and well-being, which is no exam, it's coursework, and their English is strong enough, their written English is strong enough for them to do well in the coursework. So there's a whole range of subjects between those 2 extremes, and we can often find something that suits the student very well. And we seem to have a very successful record with that approach. So I feel confident that we would, through counselling with the student, by looking at their strengths and their interests, we would be able to build a program that suit each one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Son, can we collaboration, like you say that about the online studying together? Maybe Miss Ernie can memberikan lebih detail lagi, Miss. Silakan, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Miss Enda. So we would like to have online class together with the students from Adelaide School in the classroom. So we will have teaching learning process together. Maybe we can have a topic and we discuss together by maybe Zoom or Skype. Is it possible to have it?
We will need to find out because the time difference. So
Yeah.
what I'm asking is any activity or class they can join who can join together? That's what you are looking for? So after,
Yes.
I know, like maybe interest group, like something music or
Okay, so it's something different from maths and English. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, still we use English for the language, but we will discuss some topics, for example, about culture, about some social issues. So my students can learn and can practice their English with the students from Adelaide School, and also they can have new knowledge about what happened here and what happened in Australia, for example, like that.
Or maybe something like discussion.
Yeah, discussion.
Class.
Class
Look, it's something we really set up, and I'm quite excited about next year. One of the things that is great interest to the school and our students is in our values. One idea is it's all about aspiring to be a global citizen, and we're very keen to look at the Sustainable Development Goals. And actually, I'm just about to join to make the school a member of the United Nations, the South Australian United Nations Society, which we will look at the school, and I want the students to choose, but we will look at some of those Sustainable Development Goals, and we will try and align ourselves with really wanting to focus on 2 or 3 of those goals in really good detail. And that would lend itself to what you're suggesting, is that we could take one of those goals like climate change or equal education or equality, and the students could really discuss the issues in their country and look to see whether there's commonalities and indeed where there are differences.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Son. Mr. Son, if you see in the screen, it's our student. Can you say hello?
I can. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hai semuanya.
It's good to see you. You look very smart in your blue uniform. It's
Thank
wonderful.
you, thank you,
Thank you.
Mr. Son. Can your teacher give apa ya, some learning for our student? Bisa nggak Miss nanti sekali-sekali guru sana mengajari kita secara online?
Oh, online.
Son, they're asking if they can have a chance like some session, 1 or 2 sessions, AIS teachers delivering online teaching to about English or Australian. Is it possible for us to run that?
I don't see why not. I mean,
in the
I
future?
think anything's possible. We just have to work out where the interests are, what is interesting for the students, what is practical logistically with time differences, and which teachers and which subject areas would be the best way to, the best thing to start with. I would recommend that we start with one subject and one area. So, we could start with a discussion-based thing, perhaps, which doesn't have any, has value attached to it, but it's perhaps not leading to a qualification. And then we look at building in a subject that we could do that together. That would be tremendously exciting. And I'm wondering whether it could be a subject like environmental science or geography or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that can be.
Yeah.
So probably next semester, because we are on the last term this year in Adelaide. So probably soon we'll do it next semester, sometimes in the next semester.
You know what? I think what would work really well for us would be to start with the discussion idea, where we bring the classes together, once or twice a week to discuss something.
Yeah.
And then the next semester we try and lead that into a subject area, and we bring it in gradually.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Miss Ernie, are we going to say hello to students?
Yes, and also some students want to have a small talk with Mr. Don and Mr. Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to ask some questions.
Oh, wonderful! Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. My best.
For the administrator, could you please turn on the mic for the students, please?
Where is nama?
Okay, so they are very excited when I said we are going to have a Zoom with Adelaide School, and they're very excited. Oh yes, Miss, but I cannot speak English, Miss. Can I use broken English? Oh, no problem. Yeah.
Are they year 10 students? Are they year 10?
Yeah, year 10.
Oh, okay. So you've got 141 students at year 10.
Yes. This is the first grade of senior high school. Yeah, year 10. And the first generation from the school.
I think that's what I'm looking at, isn't it?
Okay. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, please say hi to Mr. Don and Mr. Sean. Oh, I can hear their voice.
Can't hear them, but we can see them wave.
Okay, maybe there's a problem connections for the sound. Okay.
Maybe one of our student can speak and give a question for Mr. Don or Mr. Song.
Here is Git and Amira. Yeah.
Silakan, perkenalkan.
I cannot hear.
Belum terdengar. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr.
Mr. Sound and
Mr.
Don.
Son. Mr. Oki. Mr. Oki is the principal of Adelaide International School.
Please, may we introduce ourselves? My name is, you can call me Kate.
He is not bad, you can call me back.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, Cameron.
Don't be shy. Come on.
Let me just randomly showed me because I haven't prepared this yet.
Okay.
Pardon?
We
Okay.
cannot hear you clearly.
Bisa lebih jelas? Diulangi lagi.
I think they said they hadn't prepared anything quite yet, so maybe they're trying to work out a question. I think.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. Mr. Oki
Yeah,
is very
fine.
good in broken English.
Yeah.
Mr.
For your
Oki,
for your
our-
information, Ryan Giggs is our bilingual ambassador at school.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you may ask anything. It's free. Maybe you want to know about the weather in Australia because here we have hot weather.
Yeah, it's certainly hot here as well. It's 39 degrees today. 40 today. 40 degrees.
Oh,
40 degrees there.
really hot.
We have a fairly new staff member from Scotland, and I think she's melting in 40 degrees here.
Yes, anybody wants to go to Australia?
Who wants to go to Australia? Raise your hand.
Wants to go? Raise your hands to Australia.
I'm raise my hand.
Me too.
We're going next year.
Yay! Oh, look at them, very happy.
They can come and see some kangaroos
Yeah.
And hug koalas.
and hold koalas. Yeah.
Voila.
Play something for them. Do we have the video? Did you have the study tour video?
Study tour, yes. Do you want me to play it?
Play and then let them have a look. The Al-Azhar one.
Yeah.
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 Let me open this
Miss
one.
Annie, can you
Yes.
give me a
Sure.
screen?
Yeah. Okay, please.
Okay.
So we show them an example of a study tour of some of the things they can see and do here. If they were to come on a tour, this is something perhaps we would be able to arrange for them.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Hello guys. This is the video of our study tour group from Jakarta. So let's have a look.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Lina. I'm the Vice Principal of Al-Azhar Junior High School 1. Today, I'm going to say that we come here to the Australia for the immersion program. We bring 21 students and they are from 7, 8, and 9 graders. This immersion program is for introduce them about Australia, open the students' mind about their culture, about their future, and then what will be the next education they will take after this.
Hello everyone, my name is Zafira and I'm from Al-Azhar Junior High School in Jakarta, Indonesia. It's been a whole lot of fun today, meeting in the school and coming to Adelaide University. It was a whole fun experience. I could ask about the program that I'm interested in trying and meeting new people here, experiencing the environment, having to see the university that I actually have a plan on coming to. And meeting the cultural here, the education here, seeing all the accommodations that I can see and feel here, it's really a fun experience for me.
This program will also introduce you the traditional culture from other countries to discover the world by themselves, of course, and making friends from other countries, especially from Australia. It's really lovely for the students to come to Australia, join this program. They really open their mind about Australia and many other countries or parts of Australia. So the students can discover many things by themselves, not only in the classroom.
How is it?
Wow, I'm so excited.
So what do you think, guys? You wanna come join the program? Yes.
Wanna come?
It's giving
Sure.
Yeah.
We cannot hear you,
things
Gigs.
to visit and so much things to do, so much lot of fun things to do.
Yes, there are a lot of things to do during the program. So they were visiting universities, zoo. You can see they also practicing English. They learn how to make Aboriginal paintings. They're also learning Australian song. They're also learning how to make apple pie. So much fun in the program.
Lots of things to do with food, lots of opportunity to taste different food and see different things being made and trying out some making and cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any question?
If you have any questions, very welcome. Just raise your hand so we can see you.
I want to say
Yes.
something.
Yes.
So, the student here is having an English camp, and how about the student there? Is there any activity is going on or something?
Oh, probably. Mr. Oki probably can help me to answer. So Mr. Oki, she's asking because they're having English camp at the moment during this weekend, right? She's asking if do we have such program at ARS?
What program? Sorry, I missed.
They're going to a campsite.
Like a
So
camp or
yes.
outdoor activities.
English camp, so like English corner or something. Is it right? Or
Yes, I think we did have it before the pandemic, right, Don?
so there's two. The camp we have a school excursion. So probably next year, right?
Yes.
We'll have some excursion to place like.
I was thinking of Canberra.
Yeah, we're talking about a camp. So there's
Yeah, we are developing some camps with our students here. So one we're looking at to go with our Global Perspectives program. We would like to take them to Canberra, where they get to see the capital city, and they see how government runs, and they see how Canberra looks, and that would be an exciting thing to blend with the Global Perspectives course and also have a bit of fun. Our Year 12s, we are hoping to run a very short camp for to bring them together as a team, so they learn to work as a team, and there are activities around like teamwork, and we are always looking at, as Mr. Don's just said, we're always looking at little excursions that we are in the heart of the city, so we can walk to a lot of places. We've got a lot of places on our doorstep, which keeps the cost down, but we've also got lovely places nearby. We're very close to the beach, we're very close to the hills, and there are lots of things. You saw in that video, there was time at the beach, time at places like Victor Harbour, time to opportunities to get on a boat and get down the River Murray, or get on a boat and look around Port Adelaide, or to spend time at the beach studying the coastal features. We've got a lot of those nearby. We can see reef, we can see just the beaches and the cliffs and the platforms. There is an endless list of possibility. And can I say that the video that you saw was very much a study tour that's designed for you to see the sights of Australia and to enjoy the different environments of Australia, to have a lot of fun. But equally, we can develop a study tour or a part of the study tour that is more academic, where you might go and do some study on a project for a day or two and come to the classroom and do some analysis of some data that you might have collected. So this is all possible. It very much depends on whether you want a balance of fun and a balance of something more serious and more study, or whether you'd want it more study and less fun. Not that the study isn't fun, but I think you get what I mean. Yeah.
is it?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Oki. Okay, any more question, guys? You may ask anything about Australia. It's okay, Mr. Don and Mr. Oki?
Of course.
Yeah, of course, about Australia. Maybe you want to know about there's the student activity in their free time, or do you want to know about the extracurricular program in that school? Or any other students want to ask? Diana? Yeah, Diana or Billy? Uchan? Somebody? Yeah, you can ask anything. Come on.
Do anyone here want to ask a question? Can raise your hand if you want.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, ask. I think.
It's okay for using broken English, Diana. Yeah, actually, they want to ask many things, but they are okay. Please.
I want to ask something. What's something special in Australia? And why we should to visit that? Why why we should visit Australia?
Okay, good question.
Okay, so what is special about Australia and why should they visit? Is that the question? Yeah. I asked this question when I interview students who want to come here. I ask them why they want to come here, and they nearly always say that when they've looked at pictures of Australia, they see that it's very beautiful, and they also say that there is a bit of everything here. There's, if you want to see mountains, you can see mountains. If you want to see snow fields, you can find snow. If you want the beach, you can find the beach. If you want desert, you can go and see desert. If you want rainforest, you can see rainforest. If you want temperate forest, you can go and see temperate forest. It's a vast country. It's the size of Europe. And so there's lots to see and lots to do. Here in Adelaide, we are in South Australia. We are the driest state. So we have very hot summers and we have mild winters. So we have the best of both. We have, it's a nice time when it's hot to go and visit the beach. And in the winter time, we don't get snow here. It's not like ice and hard and cold. It's crisp, but we have nice sort of like cold sunny days. So we can still get outside and do lots of things. And Australia has got very clean air. It's a beautiful city. The suburbs are all under trees, and so you almost feel like it's a city in the forest. And when you fly over Adelaide, this is what it looks like. It looks like lots of little houses in amongst the trees. And you probably know, the students will know from their stats and their facts that they look at, that Adelaide is one of the most desirable cities in the world to live in. It is a beautiful city. I've only lived here, for 15, 20 years. And I frequently travel, I go overseas, and I always enjoy coming back because it is one of the best cities to live in.
I think I have more things. The reason why you should go to Australia because you can see live kangaroo, live koalas, and you can find a lot of nice chocolates. Who doesn't like chocolate?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so does anyone want to ask some more questions? Come on. I'm sure that you have so many questions. It's okay if you want to use mix English and Bahasa Indonesia, no problem.
Di situ Misha di belakang.
Oh yeah, please. Who is that? Oh, Jordan.
I will introduce myself. My name is Jordan. I'm from PRIMA Senior High School, and I'm from 10B. Okay, I'm really to know what the most or popular university in Australia.
I only heard it was a bit quick. I heard something about.
Can you speak louder?
What's the most popular university in South Australia or in Australia?
Yeah.
The most popular university. Here in South Australia, the university that everyone prefers to go to is the University of Adelaide. We also have Flinders University and the University of South Australia. And over the next few years, the University of Adelaide and the University of South Australia are going to become one university. At the moment, Adelaide University is in the top 100 in the world. It might take a little while, but when the University of South Australia and Adelaide come together, it's quite likely that they'll shoot up the rankings. Elsewhere in Australia, it's probably the University of Sydney and the University of Melbourne are probably the two big ones. And it's certainly possible if you come and study here in South Australia and you come to our school and you get your certificates, you will be able to pick which university you go to. It depends obviously on your scores and the courses that you're interested in. And some universities are very famous for particular courses and particular areas. But if you get a good ATAR score, or if you were to go through the Cambridge system, you were to get 3 good A levels, you could choose where you want to go. I hope that answered it. Is there anything that you want to ask a bit more?
I want to ask.
Yes.
Okay. What about the engineering major in Australia?
So you can do engineering again at any of the colleges or any of the universities here. The University of Adelaide and Flinders University, I believe, both do engineering courses. Again, engineering in this country is divided into many different areas. So you can do mechanical engineering, you can do chemical engineering, you can look at sort of like geological engineering to do with mining, for instance. You know, there are courses in all of these things.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jordan. So, do we still have time, Miss Didi, for the questions? Your mic, Miss Didi. Sorry. Yeah.
Mr. Oki, do you have to leave, or can we have?
I'm going to check my phone in a moment to see if I've got some messages about where I've got to be next. But
okay,
I've got a few. I'm okay. I know for a few more minutes. So if there's another question, and can I say, Jordan's question was very articulate and very good English too. Very good English.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, oh yeah, Rasha. Okay, one more student. Yeah, other student want to ask, please.
Sure.
Excuse me, let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Rasha from Tendi. I want to ask about scholarship. What is the popular scholarship in Australian campus and how to get that? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Mr. Don, did you want to talk about scholarship for the school?
Scholarship, the school, we can talk about school.
He's asking scholarship, how to get the scholarship in the university.
In the university. That's a little bit more complicated. There is the university website would have some details. So if you went to University of Adelaide, they do have scholarships available, and there is a process of applying for them. And often the way they're set up is because there's been someone of substance. It could be a previous student, or it could be industry-related scholarship, and they have they're looking for particular types of students. So there are scholarships for students who come from certain areas and want to go into certain things, and they can apply for the scholarship. Sometimes it goes more on the interest of the industry that's putting up the money for the scholarship. So for instance, there might be like an engineering company that would have a number of scholarships, and they would be looking for students that show good academic ability in maybe maths and the sciences, and you would apply by putting, often there are things they're looking for. Sometimes it's your qualifications, but also the reasons why you would be a good student and why you are deserving of that scholarship, and then they consider them. So it is quite a complex area, and it does require a fair bit of research to find them and to apply for them. We do have people here at the school that can help with that.
And if they apply for AIS scholarship, so we do help.
Yeah, did you want to talk about that? Or?
Yeah, you talk about it.
Okay, so if you wanted to come to Adelaide International School and you apply for scholarship, we have sort of three areas where we consider. So there's the academic scholarship. So again, this goes on your ability in, say, English and maths and your other subjects. We have a hardship scholarship. So we're looking to really assist students who may not be able to easily afford the high fees that go with international education and independent schools. But we look to see whether, we look at the ability of the student, but we also look at the background of the student and whether we can assist that student to grow and really achieve in our environment where they might not be able to have those opportunities where they're coming from. And then the third area, which is more of a growth area for us, really, we're looking at like a character scholarship. So someone who can offer assistance in the community, someone who's a good volunteer, someone who would really be a good global citizen, someone who would invest in those sustainable development goals that we talked about earlier. If we found that a student could offer good character and growth in that area, we would consider scholarship there. So three areas.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Okay. So you need to, do you want to get the scholarship from Adelaide International School, guys? Okay. Yes, okay. So anyone wants, me also. Is there any program for the master program in Adelaide University?
Yeah, the university offers master's programs in just about every area. You can do Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, for instance. So there are a lot of opportunities, and Flinders and University of South Australia also very similar programs.
Great then.
AEG too.
AEG.
Under AEG, we also have MBA
Oh, okay.
with scholarship.
Wow. So that's so interesting. Okay, guys. So now from
questions?
Mr. Okay, yeah, Mr.
I think
Okay.
we still have 7 more minutes.
Oh, 7 more minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if Mohammed wants to write to us, with a pitch for a scholarship, I'm more than happy to receive that.
Yeah.
Okay, so more student, any other student wants to ask questions? We still have 7 more minutes before we end the Zoom. Oh yeah, okay, please.
Louder.
My name is Nabila Nalbatinda. I want to ask about how about study exchange from Indonesia to Australia?
Study exchange, yeah.
What, student exchange or? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Could you repeat again, please? I think Mr. John and Mr. Oki wants to hear your beautiful voice.
Okay, my name is Nabila Nalbatinda. I want to ask about study exchange from Indonesia to Australia, especially
Study exchange.
Yeah,
yes.
study exchange.
Study exchange.
Yeah, no, sorry, I think it was just the sound quality. I could hear the English was very good. So a study exchange through the schools?
We don't offer a study exchange for this stage, but we do offer the study tour, short-term study tour. So probably exchange means you come and we can go as well.
Yeah.
So at this stage, we won't be able to do it, but probably in the future.
Yeah, everything's possible.
Okay, so for this day, they don't have the study exchange. Maybe in the future, yeah, you may apply for that. Okay. Any other question? Gigs, want to ask more question? More question, guys?
Any question?
Come on. Yeah, okay, good.
Habis sini. Okay, come on.
Okay, first let me introduce myself. My name is Zufara from Taxi. My question is, so I want to ask about school hours in Australia. If in Indonesia we study 8 hours a day, start from 7 o'clock to half 4. What are the school hours in Australia? It's the same or? Thank you.
The school hours.
That's a really good question. So our hours are a little bit different. We have quite a late start by your standards. So our school day starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, which is quite late. And many Indonesian students and some of our other internationals, they say, why do we start so late? And part of the answer is that our city location. We're in the heart of the city, and just like any other city, it takes a little while to travel in, and we give our students time to get up in the morning, to get themselves on the public transport into the school, or to walk. Some of them are fortunate enough to be able to do that, and we find that the later start allows everyone to arrive on time. And they're through the door at 9 o'clock. We are studying our lessons very quickly once they're in. So 9:15, we start with our well-being lesson, which only goes for a little while, and then they're into their first academic lesson of the day around about 9:30. And then the students they have a sequence of lessons, and then they have a lunch break. And the older students are able to go into the city centre for to eat if they wish, or they can have their lunch here at the school. We finish at the moment this year. We finish Mondays and Tuesdays a little bit earlier at 2:30, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday they finish at 4:30. Some of the older students do out-of-hours study, so they may do a vocational course, which might run from 4:30 through to about 7:30 in the evening. And our online students, obviously, who are studying from Indonesia, from Bosa, they're studying on Saturday for most of Saturday. In fact, they're doing 3 hours of English in the morning, and then 3 hours of mathematics in the afternoon. So that can be quite challenging. And our Indonesians, we know that our Indonesian students work very hard, but it is a dual qualification, so it does involve a big commitment. I should also say that next year our school day will change a little bit. It will start at 9 and finish at 3:30 every day. and we will be moving to slightly shorter lessons. So our lessons this year have been quite long, an hour and a half, just 4 lessons a day, an hour and a half each. Next year they will be 50 minutes long, 6 of them, and some of the science and physical education lessons will be double lessons, so 100 minutes long.
Yeah, okay. So it starts at 9 in the morning. And in Indonesia, we start at 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were speaking with some of our Indonesian students recently, and they were saying, why do we leave it so late, you know?
Yeah.
Which is good for them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so our school
And look,
starts
you know,
at 7.
having said that,
Yeah. Please.
yeah.
What
yeah.
time do you finish?
We finish at
What time do you
3:30.
3:30.
Wow.
3:30.
Long hours.
3:30. Yeah.
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 It's a long time at school, long hours.
Yeah, look, I think in the future when we have a more developed, because you know we're the same size as you were, and we're quite small and we're growing. When we develop our co-curricular program a bit more, starting next year, it could well be that some of the clubs start in the morning, so some of the sport start early in the morning, and that's what a lot of Adelaide schools do. The school I came from was an all-boys school, and I would get there at 7 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and you know, you think you might be the first person to arrive at that time, but the boys would be out playing football or swimming or playing water polo or tennis or hockey. So the sport was going on at that time, and then they finish, get changed, and then they start their lessons about 8:30. So this is a model we may very well move to in the future.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think that's all, Miss Didi, because yeah, it's already 3 here in Indonesia.
Thank you very much to Mr. Don and Mr. Oki.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
sorry to keep you very late in the office.
Oh, not at all. Not a problem. And lovely to see the children and the students. Well
hi,
done. Great.
Hopefully we can see you all here in Adelaide.
Can I have the screenshot first for our Zoom?
Oh, taking photo first?
Taking photo
Okay.
first? Okay. Okay. 1. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thank you very much,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the
Thank you very
weekend.
much.
Okay.
Bye.
Mr. Don.
Bye.